those people that aren't stark raving Hulkamaniacs. I could care less what they think. I'm fighting for life, brother. I'm fighting for all those people that have remolded us.
The WWE has confirmed the powerful Austin 316 to the dominant and iconic. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? Acknowledge me.
Welcome to Wrestling Venom. I am Master Blaster Podcaster. It's Ray Bomb on the microphone. And we got your Mr. Monday Night Manson right there. Not to mention Dane Mega in the house once again. The magnificent one. And the AEW ambassador. He don't miss a pay-per-view. None of that. It's Crunch Rat Christian. What's up, Crunch Rat?
What's up?
What's going down, man? I know you happy, man.
Yeah,
AEW
Will
just
Ospreay
went
went to
down
the
Forbidden
finals.
Door. Yeah.
Will Ospreay won the finals.
Nice. Sorry about them dogs. The dogs are barking like Braun Breaker.
Yeah, that's right. I was about to say that. Those are
Oh, the dogs from AEW.
Who let the dogs out?
Oh, I did.
Oh, yeah,
My
I'll
bad.
put a Jay White with that.
Yep.
It's all bad.
You gotta say it the right way. Who
Let
let the dogs out?
dogs out. Yeah. Oh,
Christian,
shoot. My boy's wearing the Carmella hat. My boy, I think I have that. Not that one, but I do have a Carmella hat. My lady has it, though.
That's what's up.
But I love that shirt. That's a dope shirt. Where'd you get that shirt at, man? Wrestling Venom? Oh, man. I know people are flocking to get that shirt.
Wrestling Venom.
Not as much as that Ray Phoenix shirt
Phoenix.
with the World
Yeah, the one
Cup
I'm wearing.
shirt.
Oh, that is a pretty dope shirt, though.
Good-
I
good
guess let's go
timing.
around the panel. What shirts we wearing tonight, fellas?
I got on the final hour, the old Leo Rush.
That's the one.
It's
That's the one I
fine.
like too. That's the one I like.
knows.
When before
He
he was
knows.
fine and he was just a
Before he was fine.
he was a bad mother trucker.
Yeah. Hey, he was bad last night.
I got the real ones, the old school Uso shirt. What you got on over there, Crunch Rat? The
I
Ray
got,
Phoenix.
Ray Phoenix, Mexico.
Is that a
World
new
Cup
shirt? Is that a
Yeah,
newer
it's a new
shirt?
shirt. I bought it 2 weeks ago
Oh, nice. Where'd you get that one at?
Yeah,
at the Lucha Brothers store in Pasadena.
Nice. That's a
Oh,
sick
nice.
shirt, bro. I like that shirt.
yeah, I
What
like
you
that.
got? And where'd you get that? What's that nice shirt you got on there, Manson?
Just a standard.
He's just
Exclusive
standard.
t-shirt.
He's all
Brought
standard
to you by Wrestling
polyester. He's all standard polyester.
Only the
Cotton.
exclusives get this one.
It's an exclusive shirt. He got the exclusive shirt. You got to be exclusive member.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, a whole lot of wrestling went on this weekend. That's my whole thing all the time. Like I say, a whole lot of wrestling.
A lot
But
more
yeah,
than
we had-
usual, though.
What's that?
A lot more than usual.
A lot more than usual. You got that right, man. There was let's see, let's go through it, man. Starting with Friday, it was Friday Night SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? But that was the end of the week. But to the beginning of Saturday, what did we have on Saturday? Was that
Night of
we had
Champions.
TNA or Night of
No,
Champions?
Yeah, champions.
Night of Champions. All right, we had Night of Champions, and then fast forward to what, Sunday? Is that
Oh,
when there was
AAA
like three
too.
different things going on?
No, AAA on Saturday.
Oh, AAA on Saturday. That's right. AAA was pretty dope.
Collision on Saturday.
Collision on Saturday as well, and then we fast forward to Sunday. Is that right? Then we
Yes.
fast forward to
That was,
Sunday. Then we got Sunday. We got the CW. On the CW, they had the Great American Bash, which was a free one. That one was a really awesome show. I loved it. I watched pieces of it, but all I know is, man, Lola Vice is dope. That's all I got to say. Lola Vice is off the hook. She's a great wrestler. She's great talent. Actually, you know what? I did see her on AAA, and then I watched her on that Sunday on the CW on the Great American Bash, and then also we had TNA. And my boy Manson's happy because you know what? You know who's champion in TNA right now? Who? Nick Nemeth, bro.
The Kent State Hall of Famer.
Dolphin Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler became champion for TNA. I don't know how he feels though, because he's a big fan of Mike Santana and Dolph Ziggler. So
his name is Nick Nemeth.
Either way, he would have been happy. But I'm assuming Dolph Ziggler would have been his main pick. But either way, we'll ask him here in a second, because then we had Forbidden Door, and I know Crunch Rap was happy as heck. It was real close by. Will Ospreay, there you go. That's his boy.
It's for crazy match. That was a good match.
Shoot. And then we go, and then we
place.
What's that?
Oh, blood.
Blood.
Was bleeding a
match.
lot. Yeah.
There's a bloody match. But then you know what? Then Monday Night Raw came around. We, like I said, we got Mr. Monday Night Manson on the mic, and Monday Night Raw was crazy. That's when we got we got a few matches for SummerSlam, and man, I'm pretty happy with those matches. But anyways, where you want to start, Manson? Where you want to start?
I think we just go through the week like we usually do.
Let's
Monday
do
Night
it.
Raw. I mean, you know what? You got to go.
You
back
want to talk
a little
about the
bit.
weekend?
The one thing,
Is that a big
because
weekend?
the weekend gets involved within the week, so you're gonna have to hit up the weekend as you go through all these events. The first thing I will want to talk about though is Sami Zayn is champion. I think everybody was wrong here saying that Sami Zayn was not ready, and he pulled it off. And I've seen a couple cool things. You know, I personally didn't think that Sammy couldn't do it, but I just thought like at this point, I didn't see it. I saw it more hopeful when he was. I think we all said Sammy Uso against Roman Reigns, which is kind of crazy to think about when Roman Reigns was at his time trying to get that 13-16, but I still saw more of like Sami Zayn in that point. But hey, him getting the title has changed a lot. Karrion Kross getting excited at the con. I'm not sure if you guys saw that.
I
A
did.
fan went over and told him, and he just got out of his chair. He's like, finally. And then just recently, WWE posted like 7 hours ago, Becky Lynch and Kevin Owens celebrating with him with the new undisputed champion shirt, and it says the last good guy.
Last real good guy.
Last real good guy.
So pretty dope.
That's awesome. That's my next shirt, by the way.
He's wow. Wait till he becomes champion. As we like I said, Sami Zayn. What's your guys' thoughts, Christian? I know this. Everybody in this group, I want to say, didn't think that Sami Zayn could pull it off, and he did. Mr. AEW, Mr. Encyclopedia. What were you thinking, buddy?
I mean, I was shocked. It was a good, like, shocking moment. Especially he picked Cody Rhodes, because Cody Rhodes says, "Well, you're not going to be champion." And Sami Zayn pinned him in front of Saudi Arabia, and Sami Zayn, I heard that, next year, he's going to have his moment next year, too, at WrestleMania. I was thinking, it was like, if he doesn't win today, he might have it next year. But he won it there, and it was an awesome moment, and he finally is champion, and he waited all these years, and now he gets to say he's WWE champion. So, I mean, I was shocked watching it at Henry's Lounge, and everyone at the bar was all shocked too. Like, wait, what? Sami Zayn's champion? Like, it was just an awesome moment just to witness that.
Let me ask you this. Was it like Kofi Kingston at the Elimination Chamber when at one moment in time, everyone's like, wait, Kofi can actually do this, even though he didn't. He had to wait till WrestleMania to finally pull it off. Did you get that feeling?
Yeah.
You felt a little bit beforehand, like, wow, Sammy can actually win this?
Yeah, I was just like, because going into the match, I was thinking Cody Rhodes or Gunther was going to win. And I was just like, well, we cool with Sami Zayn. I was like, I don't know if he is now, but that was a nice sword right there. And the way he pinned Cody Rhodes too. But other than that, I did get a little Kofi Mania vibes with it, because I was thinking next year, I was like, well, I think Sami Zayn may be champion next year in Saudi Arabia because it's WrestleMania. But he finally got to have his moment as becoming champion.
What about you, Dame? Did he catch you by surprise?
It sure in the heck did, buddy. And he only won because, in my opinion, the only way he could win the world title is in a triple threat match. But
wow.
I will give him
down a little bit. Go ahead, Big James. Let's see what you got.
I will give him a little bit of credit because he actually pinned the champion this time. Because and not saying nothing about him in that instance, because in general,
I hear what you're saying.
Triple threat matches, people don't even pin the champion.
Mm-hmm.
So he at least pinned the champion.
I hear you.
I'll give him a little credit.
Okay.
But it shocked the heck out of me though.
Do you think what do you think his run's gonna be like? Do you think it's gonna be like Kofi's? Do you think it's gonna last 2 weeks past SummerSlam? What you thinking, Dame?
It's gonna go past SummerSlam only because Oba wants Brock. But I give him 2 months. I give him 2 months, man.
That's what's up, man. I know, Ray. What are you feeling, man? How did it take you?
Well, man, let me tell you something, brother. No, actually, you know what? I was watching that match and it was a damn good match. I had mixed emotions. Honestly thought Gunther was going to get it, but about 3/4 through the match, I was thinking to myself, I was like, damn, Sammy just might get it. He just might get it. And then you know what? I kind of had like a happy feeling towards that. And I was like, you know what? Maybe he deserves it, man. After all these years, after all the, the struggle, the scratching, the crawling to the top, you know what? I thought about it and I was like, you know what? He kind of deserves this. He deserves this moment. And I had a change of heart, to be honest with you, 3/4 through the match. And I was like, you know what? I honestly hope he does get it. I really want to see this guy get the title for once in his life. You know what I mean? Because if not now, then when? When is he gonna get it? They keep how do you say, like, putting that carrot in front, dangling the carrot in front of him, and then pulling it back, dangling the carrot, pulling it back. And you know what? I think it was his time, bro. And I'm glad he got it. And to pin Cody Rhodes, of all people, to pin Cody Rhodes, not a lot of people got a lot of pins on him as far as when he came back to the WWE. He's almost like an untouchable, pretty much person. You know what I mean? He's like an untouchable guy. And for Sami Zayn to get that pin on him, that was awesome. Incredible match. Congratulations to Sami Zayn. You know what I'm saying? I hope he keeps it for a little bit longer. I hope he ain't just one of those fly by nights. I hope he doesn't just hold it for a minute and then pass the torch to somebody else. I hope he does do something with it, succeed with it. I'll be honest with you though, I don't want to see him take it to WrestleMania. I want to see WrestleMania be a different event, but that's too far in the head in the future. I don't know what's going on. Let's just go day by day and month by month. So, but yeah, I think it was hell of a match. Congratulations, Sami Zayn.
What's good about Sami Zayn is it's going to be similar to Kofi Kingston, where you put him in between any other person in a match, and you just don't know who's going to become champion. And that's the type of match I like. I don't like knowing, again, having someone who we assume is going to automatically win based off of
Brock Lesnar
size and all that stuff. Like, to me, it's just, I can fast forward. Sami Zayn against a bunch of other people, it's going to be something that, as long as he can keep the match going well, it's going to be something I'm going to want to tune into. But like you said earlier, we have multiple SummerSlam matches made. Oba versus Brock, Io versus Liv. Liv saying that Io got lucky in Night of Champions. Seth versus Roman Reigns. And all three of those, I mean, I feel like they don't usually push matches this early on. I don't know if it's ticket sales or something they're trying to get. I feel like some matches take a little bit longer. That second, third week of July, and it wasn't even the start of July. You know what I mean? What were you thinking?
Who are you talking to?
To anybody. to anybody in the room, anybody who wants to talk.
All right, I always want to talk, but go ahead, Ambassador.
Okay, I'm surprised that it's going to be a Hell in a Cell match, Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar.
You surprised? Did you say surprise?
Yeah, I was all, because I was like, oh, Hell in a Cell. I never thought about that because I was like, well, this is the rubber match. It was like inside Hell in a Cell. I was like, wow.
Well, they can't just have a regular match. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I know. It's like it's still cage match. Like, okay, I'll get that, but like Hell in a Cell, like I was just like, whoa, okay.
Anyone can have a steel cage match.
I was like, okay. You usually get those at SummerSlam a lot too, where it's like steel cage, like Ultimate Warrior, Rick Rude, and all that. But like, Hell in a Cell match at SummerSlam, not for a title though.
This is WrestleMania caliber though. SummerSlam is a WrestleMania caliber. You can't just have a regular cage match. You gotta have a Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah, Hell in a Cell. Yeah.
Reason being, I mean, SummerSlam's like what do they say? The mini what is that? The Big Four, they call it?
Big Four, yeah.
The
Party
Big Four.
of the summer.
And SummerSlam is one of the Big Fours, and that's the one that's been around almost the longest, just about the longest as WrestleMania. So you got to go out with the bang. If this is going to be Brock Lesnar's match, he can't just have an ordinary cage match. He's got to have a Hell in the Cell.
I mean, this would only really be their second match, right? So I mean,
third.
Almost. This is third
match.
Yes,
this is the rubber match. So to speak.
And that's why it's got to be in the cage then. Hell in a Cell.
They got to contain this this craziness. No, I'm just kidding.
It should be good. What about you, Dame?
Personally, I may catch a lot of slack for this one, but I'm over these cage matches, Hell in the Cell matches. Hell in the Cell. I can't see them, man. I agree. See them in a ring, bro. I don't want to see no cage match. That's the first thing they go through when they think they got to go up. Hell in the Cell. No, man, just let me see you in the ring.
It's true, man. It's very difficult to see, especially if they use the red cage.
Oh no, they ain't using the red cage. They're not using the red cage.
Seth Rollins and the Fiend, 2019.
Yep. Really hard in person too.
Oh, I remember that crowd so mad.
And then it's harder for them to do stuff when they're in the cell.
Well,
you can find and
hold on, real quick. Just how did you feel about the 6-man tag in AEW?
Oh, that's just crazy. Oh, funny.
Okay, so you liked it, right? What about you, Dame?
It was okay, but it was the same thing. I said, "Oh, here we go with a cage again."
Okay,
but I kept quiet.
I just want to know if you had the same energy. If you have the same energy as that, then okay.
Yeah.
They're also different type of people, though. You know,
don't matter. If you're tired of cage matches, you're tired of cage matches.
It does matter because everybody has their own opinion, so it does matter.
That's what I'm asking them.
You have to know how to work the cage, like the guys that really the luchador style type guys. If you just like a brawler, I don't know if you're gonna work the cage right.
Yep.
I mean, brawlers are good matches. Triple H had some good matches in there. He's more or less of a brawler. He's not a luchador. Mick Foley's not a luchador.
He's got a little
Undertaker's not a luchador.
Undertaker's not a luchador.
Yeah,
so
but still,
there's been a lot of cage matches. There's been a history of a lot of cage matches.
I should have said luchador. I just meant that some people can work the cage, some can't. I should have said luchador.
Hulk Hogan couldn't work a cage. He damn sure couldn't work a cage. The only cage matches I liked him in was with the blue cage.
I'm kind of spoiled.
Yeah.
I'm spoiled with Hell in a Cell. I'm spoiled with Hell in a Cell. And Hell in a Cell, like, if you're not climbing the top of the Hell in a Cell, don't use Hell in a Cell. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, if you're not,
it has a top.
They climb it all the time. What do you
mean?
Oh,
you mean on top?
Yeah. If they're not doing that, like, to me, it's pointless.
Mick Foley already raised the level,
cage.
bro. He already raised the bar. You can't.
Mick
Foley raised the bar, bro. There's never gonna be nothing like if you're comparing anything from Undertaker and Mick Foley, there's never gonna be another one of those. So you got to take each Hell in a Cell match for what it is, and you gotta separate Mick Foley Undertaker match from any other Hell in the Cell match. You cannot compare that.
That comes back to another opinion. We both have different opinions. It's like we have different opinions about AEW. In my opinion, Hell in a Cell, if you're not going on the top, two brawlers, they're just going to be hitting each other. They're going to run into the cage. The cage is going to flop over a little bit. Like one part will pop off. They'll hit the table. Boom, boom, boom. If they're not going on top of the cage, man, I mean, we'll see.
Not everybody can
I believe it. I believe in
not everybody
Obafemi.
has the balls to get on top of that cage, bro.
Exactly.
I wouldn't do it.
They don't have to jump off. They don't even have to jump off.
Shane McMahon, WrestleMania 32 gets Undertaker.
That's true. Shane McMahon did it.
They don't even have to jump off, man. It's just
rare.
It's just something.
That's rare.
It's
You know,
rare.
matches
But
have
if you-
started
but
from the
if
top
every-
from the
Well,
top.
let's say every Hell in a Cell in the cage match, every Hell in a Cell match, and everybody got on top of the cage, then they'd all be the same kind of match.
Right.
You know
And
what
let
I'm
me
saying?
tell you this. Let me tell
They
you
gotta
this.
be different.
Hell in a
They
Cell
gotta be
in
different.
Sacramento. Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. I was like,
That was a good match.
They didn't go
That
to
was
the
a good
top.
match.
They didn't go. Hold on, buddy. They didn't go to the top. And I was like, okay, so they're gonna save it for Bray Wyatt and they're gonna save it for Seth. They didn't get to the top, and then they had that weird DQ that X-Pac hated. I don't know if you guys remember it. X-Pac was like, I'll never come back to this company for a little bit at the very end. So
I saw that reaction. Like, there's no DQ in Hell in a Cell.
yeah.
I know DQ is Hell in a Cell.
There are just different opinions and different vibes and stuff. You know what I mean? But
I think it's a case by case.
you just like Brock Lesnar a lot, bro. You're just gonna root for it no matter what.
It's a case by case, bro.
Yeah,
you can't always get what you want.
Well, I mean, we can all root for what we want, though. That's what opinions and us coming together and talking about wrestling and what we like and what we don't like and what has changed and what hasn't changed and what needs to get better. If it started at the top and it's gone a little bit lower, that ain't good either, right? You got to raise the bar. Who are those two guys that used to raise the bar?
McFoley did a lot, though, bro. McFoley raised that bar so high, bro, and so early in the stages of the Hell in a Cell match. It's like, how do you even raise it after that? It's like, damn, bro, you just can't do it. It's not possible, bro. They're about to go 30 years. What do you call it? How do you say 30 years reunion, 30 years anniversary, 30-year anniversary of the Hell in a Cell cage match. And you know what? And you are right. Nobody has topped what Mick Foley and Undertaker has done.
But I haven't even brought up Mick Foley. You guys did.
I did.
I wasn't even saying any of that. I didn't even say no one needs to jump off.
You didn't have to say that, but the way you said nobody's been on top since, and then I think Crunchwrap mentioned Mankind and Undertaker.
Shane McMahon's been on the top. There's been multiple people that have started at the top.
There has been, but
Ambrose with Seth Rollins.
Boom.
There you go. But did you like those matches, or did just Mankind and Undertaker stand out?
Not to me.
Mankind and Undertaker's the iconic.
So Undertaker and Mankind didn't stand out to you.
Ain't nobody touching
that's
that
the iconic match.
Like Ray Bomb said, ain't nobody touching that one.
Nobody could touch that. That's a classic. That's a classic.
And his body's paying for it today.
Yes, sir. Hello.
So yeah, that's all I'm saying. We all have different opinions. Like Damien, I agree. You can barely see. That's why it needs to be fought a little bit outside the cage. As a fan, in my opinion, I'm with Dame. I'm again not saying no one needs to be thrown off because that takes a lot of that hurts, man. I don't want anyone to get hurt, but I do expect certain things from Hell in a Cell, and especially if you add in WWE 2K26 and you allow us to do a whole bunch of new things to it, you know. So anyway, we had that. We have Io versus Liv. What's going on with Liv, Christian?
She got cursed by Danhausen.
Oh yeah, that's right. She slapped the taste out of his mouth, didn't she?
Poor Liv.
Yeah, she got cursed, and then that's how she lost the Io Sky.
Do you think she's gonna be able to pull it off and beat Io at SummerSlam, or do you think it's gonna be Io's night?
It's gonna be Io's night.
I think it's. What about you, Dame?
Man, if they're not letting Rhea Bloody Ripley beat Io Sky, I mean, you think Liv Morgan's gonna beat Io Sky?
We'll see. Ray, what you got, buddy?
I think we're gonna have a lot to talk about if Liv Morgan wins. That's all I gotta say. Because if she wins, man, that's crazy. But
what do you
I
think
don't know.
Gonna be
Io
crazy?
Sky, what's that?
What do you think is gonna be crazy?
Because I don't know, man. Because all she's gonna do is retain the title, right? If she wins, she retains the title. That's it. Nothing happens.
Be the best in the world.
I like Liv Morgan. Hey, don't get me wrong. I like Liv Morgan, but Io Sky, man, she's incredible, and I think it's 2026 is her time. After both of her friends left, Asuka and help me out here. Kairi Sane.
Yeah. Kabuki.
Kabuki, the
Warriors.
Kabuki Warriors. After the Kabuki Warriors left, I don't know. Io Sky just, she can't just float around like that. She had a good storyline throughout the year with the Kabuki Warriors and her friendship with Rhea and everything else. I think it's her time, bro. And I think I think Io Sky should. I think she should get that title. I think she deserves it. I think she needs it. I think it would help elevate her a little bit more. Maybe it'll keep her around a little bit longer. I don't know. But either way, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I think Io would she would defend it more than Liv has been doing.
I think so too. I think she's a fighting champion more than Liv Morgan. Not to take anything away from Liv Morgan, because I think Liv Morgan is a hell of a champ, and I love her heel character and her heel persona. But I don't know. I think it's Io Sky's time, and I think if she walks away with the championship, I wouldn't be mad.
There you go. Yeah. It will be a crazy one, I think. Like you said, I think it can go either way. I think Io would be nice. I mean, Liv called out a bunch of people on Monday to what she did to like Rhea Ripley and some others. So there's a chance some of these people show back up, like Stephanie Valkyrie at SummerSlam, and help Io get that title.
That'd be a good one.
Or
it would be.
What if we get that swerve? Not the swerve when we drive, but what if we get a swerve and Stephanie Valkyrie comes out, but she doesn't help.
House?
She doesn't. But she doesn't help. But she doesn't help Io Sky, and she turns and helps Liv Morgan. I don't know. I mean, that would be a crazy swerve. I me, man, I'm all about shenanigans and swerves, and I don't mean about swerve, but I am about swerves, and I would love to see Stephanie Valkyrie come back not as a nice person, but as a heel. Would that be something different? That'd be something different. Change the game a little bit for a minute. I think that'd be pretty awesome. I don't know, but that's just, you heard it here first. Because if it happens, you heard it here first.
I think anything can happen within wrestling. I personally wouldn't want Stephanie Valkyrie to do that, especially what happened, losing the title and stuff. But anything can happen. Sami Zayn is champion,
Dang.
So,
you dang me. That was a zinger.
I'm just saying, none of us, I'm not saying anything against it because I actually prefer it. I prefer not knowing who's going to be champion when he takes his next match. I prefer stuff like that. But none of us thought Sami Zayn was going to be champion at this match. No, you didn't. Let's go back. Let's go back to last week's podcast. You did not. You can't change 2/3 of the way of the match, buddy.
Hey, no, it was 3/4 of the way of the match, and that's when I felt it. I did feel it.
3/4.
But no, exactly what you were saying though is exactly what you're saying. Sami Zayn being champion now changes the game. It changes the storylines. It changes everything. It changes.
It does.
I mean, I love that. I love it because now I don't know where to go now. I'm like, oh shoot, now what's gonna happen? You know what I mean? I love it. I love it like that.
As a Dolph Ziggler fan, I wonder if Dolph Ziggler would have been champion by now. That's all I'm saying. Although he's a two-time
he is champion, bro, just not in WWE. Just
Dolph Ziggler isn't. Nick Nemeth is.
Or Nick Nemeth is.
Both characters are multiple-time champions.
They are. That's cool. All right, the biggest. Go ahead, my bad, my dude.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I think Sami Zayn would have got more respect as world champion if he like won the Money in the Bank and then proved in a one-on-one match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I hear you. But things just changed, man. You know, Kofi Kingston, I really wish he had won at Elimination Chamber because I felt like the crowd, I had goosebumps that day, and they didn't call it. So I don't know what happened with Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn supposed to win it from the start? Was it a change? I don't know.
I heard it from what I heard on the internet. I mean, you know, the internet's always right; they're never wrong.
Never.
They called it on the last. They called it on the fly. They called it on the last minute before. I want to say before they were going out. I'm not so sure how true that is, but he wasn't scheduled to be champion for a little bit longer. There was going to be a couple months down the line, but I guess it was just, you know, they were in the moment. It was the right time, right place. They were what is it, Riyadh? Am I pronouncing it? Riyadh. I'm sorry.
Riyadh.
They were in Riyadh amongst his peoples, and they just decided tonight's the night, and they did it. They went and pulled the trigger, and now he's champion. That's from what I heard on the internet. Like I said, I believe half of what I hear on the internet, but
because we are kayfabe, everyone.
No, I read that something like that too. I heard that he was to win it next year at WrestleMania. Same as maybe world champion next year at WrestleMania. So I was thinking that too, but they just pulled the trigger this past Saturday. So I was just like, okay, I see what they did there. Especially how everyone like us were predicting against Sami Zayn and how actually Sami Zayn actually won with the nice swerve.
yeah. But yeah, no, for real.
So as we continue our journey through Monday Night Raw, we have to talk about Seth freaking Rollins and Roman Reigns as we have reached 8:34, and we still got quite a bit to talk about because AEW had quite a bit this week. But yeah, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. I know we've all saw the little plugs of Seth in the past, Seth and Roman backstage, stuff like that. Is this Seth's time? Is Seth going to take Roman Reigns out again?
I don't know, man. I mean, this could be Roman once again. I'm sorry. This could be Seth once again playing mind games with Roman Reigns. You know what I'm saying? That's all. The heck is that? Oh, my bad. That's my water bottle. Keep on hearing a snap, man. Yeah, I know 4th of July is coming up, so I'm just making sure no fireworks are going off early. But anyways, I don't know. Seth Rollins is playing with the boy. You know what I'm saying? He's playing mind games with with Roman Reigns, making him think, you know, hey man, you can't beat me. I've already beaten you so many times. This and that. It's never gonna be your time to beat me. Whatever. Who do you think got you in the chair with the bat? I'm not gonna word it right, of course not. But you know, he's going back through the history of who hit him with the chair in the back. Who's the biggest backstabber of them all? Seth Rollins. I'll be honest with you, man. I don't think SummerSlam's the night for Seth Rollins to beat Roman Reigns. I think that's going to be Roman Reigns' night. I think he's going to take it all, like Solo says.
I mean, that's kind of what Seth was saying, though, right? Seth was saying, like, hey, I'm here to give you something. You know, you've never beaten me. I don't think he was really playing mind games. I think he was just, Roman said, like, hey, you don't belong here. You belong at the end of the line. And Seth was like, when it becomes between you and I'm always the first. You know, I'm always in front. And then that's when he started listing things off to remind Roman that he ain't no pushover. Yeah. I think Roman was playing the mind games. I think Roman even said, this is the first time you said some of the most realest stuff to me, brother. So I'm looking forward to this match. This is kind of like that John Cena, Randy Orton match that we got way later in life that most people weren't really excited for. It kind of feels like that a little bit to me.
You're not excited for this match?
I am, but I feel like the crowd's going to be like, oh, we've seen this multiple times. We saw this through the 13-16 run. Seth Rollins in the Shield outfit. We've seen the greatest heist, which was one of the coolest moments to be a part of. I'm not going to lie. But can can it draw again? I'm not sure.
Always. They're two top guys.
They are, but so was John Cena and Randy Orton. And Randy Orton had to come out and say, like, hey, man, this is what you guys freaking want to watch. It's like, don't tell us what we want to watch. Even though I was one of the ones like, yeah, we do. Heck yeah, I want to watch this.
I wanted to see it.
Not many people did, though.
Haters.
I don't know if you guys remember that. You remember that Crunchwrap Christian? That Randy Orton, John Cena?
From last year?
Was it last year? Or
I think so, yeah. His last run.
Yeah, it was last year. Backlash. Yeah, that was when R-Truth came out.
That's right.
Yeah, because R-Truth cost Randy Orton the match, and that's what set up John Cena versus R-Truth main event.
Yeah.
You mean Ron Cena?
John Cena put R-Truth to the table.
I don't think it was that one, though. I think it was one before that. I think John Cena was still a good guy. And, like, they were trying to book it, and it was like Randy was, like, pushing over the crowd, like, hey, let me see the last time they fought. But anywho, it was just, like, it happened so many times in the past. I think last year's was better because, you know, John Cena was heel. So, like, there's a little bit more. It was a little different aspect.
That was said about the WrestleMania because when John Cena was celebrating his 17th title win, Randy Orton came out of nowhere, RKO'd him, and that set up that match. Yeah.
So that one, I think, had a little bit more hype to it. But the one before that was a little bit different story. But, yeah. I think it's going to be good. I just hope fans don't just like bypass this one. Like, we've seen this multiple times. I hope people will get into it.
Yeah, man. That's how I feel too. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, man. I'm hyped for it. How you feeling, Dame? How you feeling about that Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns?
Like Monday Night Manson said, the crowd is feeling like it. We've seen this so many times. I mean, I want to see him because I'm guessing it feels like it's gonna be like for the last time them one-on-one. And I believe Seth Rollins didn't lose that title. He had to relinquish it, right?
No, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't.
Seth Rollins, he had to vacate it.
Yeah, he had to vacate it.
Oh, is that when he got injured? Yeah.
Yeah, he got injured. Yeah.
So he didn't even lose it. And so I guess this will be that last great one.
So you guys are both over Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, just like you guys are over the Hell in a Cell match.
No, we didn't say that. We said we hope the fans will not do that.
Nah, I'm messing with you, brother. Relax. Nah, I'm just kidding. But anyways,
I mean, his contract ends in mid-2029.
Who?
So
Seth Rollins?
I'm looking at that right now because Seth Rollins was making it sound like he was about to retire pretty soon.
I mean, but honestly, you never know when it's going to be their last match, though. You know what I'm saying? They are getting older, and they are, I mean, you never know where the story's going to go. So, I mean, you never know. This could be their last match. We don't know. I mean, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts lately. I've been listening to a lot of Big E on Chris Van Vliet and Big E on Sam Roberts. And he's been on, I think, I want to say Cheap Heat. He's been on a few podcasts, but I'll put it in perspective. You never know when it's going to be your last match. He didn't go out there that SmackDown knowing that he was going to break his neck that night, and that was going to be it. He didn't know that. So you just never know when it's your time. I'm not saying I don't, and God forbid any of them get hurt. I don't want any of them get hurt. Nobody. I'd rather everybody have a solid career till it's their time to retire. But I'm just saying things happen in WWE. Storylines change. Things somebody else might come in the picture. We might get a new person coming in the picture for a title run. So you never know. This could be the last run for both of them. You know what I'm saying? We just don't know. So if it is, I want to see a hell of a match. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna tweet Paul Levesque and ask him.
He ain't gonna tell you. He's kayfabe all the way through. But anyways.
Summer 2026. So Roman does have plans of retiring within 2027, 2028. But I mean, he's had that plan for a while, and then things change. So we'll see when that actually happens. Seth versus
can't retire
Roman
until he fights The Rock.
Yeah, we'll be waiting for that one too. Seth versus Roman, in my opinion, should be a good one. I was excited to see Seth Rollins out there and Roman. Felt like the good old days. I just know a lot of people don't always like going back to the past, but I'm looking forward to it. Like you said, when I first heard him say stuff, I was like, oh, maybe he wants to go back home with his kid and all that stuff. And now look at his contract. It's like he's not done until 2029. And I like you said, anything can happen. They get injured, storyline and stuff like that. But I would like to think that Triple H would be like, hey, Seth, you're retiring this year. What matches do you want? Seth has done so much for the business. Not just for Seth's character storyline, but to help develop other wrestlers to be in the main roster in NXT. 100%. Like so
I agree.
I think this might not be the last time, but this might be the last time it's on a big PLE like SummerSlam, where they get this amount of time to be able to do the stuff they're going to do. So I'm excited, man. That's pretty much it for Monday Night Raw. Is there something that you guys would like to talk about Monday Night Raw before we go to AEW? Because it is 8:43. I think talking about Sammy took a little bit longer. We continue.
Not at this time, but Jacob Fatu, he's a bad mother trucker. But go ahead.
As we continue this road, AEW Forbidden Door. We'll talk a couple little things so we can continue with the Dynamite. MJF. I know Christian has a lot to say. He's cheesing real hard. Go ahead.
So that match is crazy. A lot of crazy spots, especially in the bag. Leo Rush coming out. Okada open up the bag because MJF's like, open up the bag. It'd be a sick weapon in there. And Okada opens the bag. And you see Leo Rush in there. And Okada's like, ah! And then Leo Rush is all like, the rain! The rain! And then Andrade had another spot again. It's like, how you know? How you know? And then also too, when
the shirts, dude.
Don't forget the shirt. Knight falling off the cage, backpack exploding in his face. There's a lot of crazy spots in that match. And also, Will and Ego gave Orange Cassidy some oranges, and there was oranges in the middle of the match. And then Andrade turned on MJF because he wants the world title, and he had the shirt that said F Don Callis, F MJF.
And then you get to Dynamite, MJF against Briscoe.
Oh man,
the one match we wanted was an opening contest.
That was no bueno, man. No bueno.
I'm gonna go to the comment section real quick. It was WWE. Joe says, "Bring back Vince. TKO is bad for business. Have you seen the prices for Stockton's house show? Crazy. You think it was a PLE? True, but currently you can save 25% off.
Are you in Stockton, Joe?
Promo code America.
Are you in Stockton, Joe?
That's Christian's dad.
Oh yeah, he's okay.
Joe
Hendry? Is that Joe Hendry? Oh wow.
If you say his name, he's gonna appear in your room.
Yeah,
I have to the show.
I have seen the prices for Stockton, and I thought I was taking my kids, but right now it's looking like we're all out. We're watching because I don't want to be super high up with the kids. Like they're not gonna be entertained.
Is this this is the house show, right?
This is the house show in Stockton. Yeah,
that's an apartment show. That ain't no house show. That's
he said apartment.
That's an apartment show.
July 25th, I believe, on a Saturday. I was looking
forward
to it.
That's the one I can't make. I wanted to go. If I was gonna go, I would have bought right there entrance row seats, but that's where I would have been.
He says, "I believe in Joe Gonzo."
Me too. I do too.
So nice little intermission there, but yeah, I was a little disappointed with prices in Stockton because I heard it was gonna be much cheaper. And in some ways it is, but it's still a lot for a house show.
Did he say bring Vince back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So going back, MJF versus Briscoe opening contest. I think that caught a lot of us off guard. We were thinking it'd be a little bit later in the show. And MJF is, I don't like to bring it up, but he's acting like he's the devil, and he beat Briscoe.
I'll be honest, I'm glad it came in the beginning of AEW. So because I'm glad I watched that match. But
Briscoe didn't pull it off.
Briscoe's dope. I'm just. I mean, I guess it could have went either way. Real good match though. I'll give him that. Sooner or later, Briscoe's gonna get that title match, bro. I mean, he's not. I'm sorry, not that title match. He's gonna get that title. He's gonna get that title. I have faith in that guy. He's gonna get it.
I hope so. Hopefully, he'll be like Sami Zayn. We get that title one day.
Nah, I think he's better than Sami Zayn, bro.
Exactly.
Briscoe's better than Sami Zayn.
Exactly.
Don't get it. Don't compare those guys.
Exactly.
I like
Man,
Sami Zayn, and I think he's good, hell of a talent. I don't know. Something about Briscoe, man. Something about Mark Briscoe. I think he just. I don't know.
I think you just relate to him a little bit more. He's a little
probably,
bit more
probably, yeah.
grounded.
Man, he
Redneck Kung Fu.
Man, I was going to say, man, he
Man, this whole time I thought he was Mexican, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, he stuck MJF with that dang redneck kung fu jab. I was like, dang.
I don't know, man. He just reminds me of somebody I used to know, man. That's all.
I feel like I gotta defend Sami Zayn a lot. I really enjoyed Sami Zayn when he was like clean cut in NXT. I also enjoyed Sami Zayn when he was conspiracy IC champion.
That was funny.
I hated that one.
You did? Bro.
NXT Sami Zayn was great, but now I don't like Sami Zayn. I like Sami Uso. That's who I like.
See, so there's been multiple editions of Sami Zayn that you guys enjoyed.
The best moment I love of Sami Zayn is when Kevin Owens popped up, powerbombed him right there on the side of the ring in NXT. When he came out of nowhere, I think it was after a match or something like that, and he just came out and he just.
Okay, I love Sami Zayn won the NXT title.
I'm a big Kevin Owens guy, by the way. So
I agree with Christian, but yeah, with Sami. Go ahead, Christian. They want to hear what you said again.
Oh, so when you said, Raybon, when you brought up Kevin Owens turning on Sami Zayn, that was Sami Zayn won the NXT title from Neville.
It was.
Yeah. And then Kevin Owens was hugging him, and then he probably on the apron.
On the apron, yes, that's what it was.
That's all I'm saying.
I thought he broke.
That was the best moment of Sami Zayn, and for Kevin Owens.
Sorry,
I'm just kidding.
I was like, oh my god, his back. He need to back out of me.
With Sami Zayn, you've seen this guy have to like pretty much stay Sami Zayn, but change his character up so many times that many other people haven't had to do. And he's been able to manage at least 3 or 4 of these Sami Zayn characters. Hate breaking that fourth wall to be awesome. Sami Uso is one of them. Sami in NXT with the crowd chanting behind him was awesome. Again, that sorry Dame. I like Sami doing the whole Intercontinental conspiracy stuff. I felt like didn't that storyline kind of get cut? It was going for like months and then it just stopped.
No, what happened was he started lobbying to be in the bloodline.
Yeah, that was
towards the end of that.
There you go. Yeah. So would you say the same thing if Sami was Sami Uso?
Heck no, I'll be in his corner. I'm like, get him, Sami.
Exactly. So I think it's just the character that he is right now.
You know what's cool? I did get to watch. I got to listen to the first interview that he did right after his championship win, and he did it with what was it, WWE now with Sam Roberts and can't remember her name, but
Megan Morant.
There it is. Anyway, so they're both pretty good. So anyways, they asked him a question. They said, what were you thinking? Were you going through all your characters after you won the match? And or when you were after you won the match, when you had the title, were you going through what was going through your head and things like that? And he was just living in the moment, man. He was grateful. He said if he were to end his career like right now, he'd be so happy, man. He said even if he wouldn't ever won the title belt, he was happy with the way his career went, with all the different characters that he went through. He said there's people that won the title belt but never made the impact that he made in WWE, as far as, you know, with the bloodline, storyline, things like that, the NXT run, things like that. So he had a lot of good runs, a lot of good stories to tell. And this is just one of them. And like I'm saying, he throughout like you said, there's champions that gotten the title belt here and there, but they never had the storylines that he had, and he's grateful for that. And so right there, actually, after listening to what he had to say about winning the title and stuff like that, it made me appreciate Sami Zayn even more, and realize that he does appreciate what he has at the moment. And I mean, in hindsight, he's like saying it's not about the title belt, it's about the moments that he's made, the impact that he's made in WWE. So you can tell he really appreciates what he has right now at this moment. So just that being said.
No, I agree with you. Back to the MJF Briscoe.
Oh,
so he beats Briscoe, okay, and then your boy who wants to call himself the devil, Kenny Omega comes out, and he gives him a little proposition. And if Kenny Omega wants to face him, which he did agree to, if he loses, he will never be able to challenge for the title ever again. I think there's only 2 other people like that.
Yes, Hangman Adam Page, the most recent Revolution, which I was there, and then the first one was Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes did it back in 2019 against Chris Jericho.
But if Mama Rhodes says it can, Mama Rhodes.
And since you are the big AEW guy, do you think this was a smart move by Kenny Omega to accept this type of match? That if he lost, this is it. You can't challenge.
Yeah, because I could see someone coming back, and you know who I see returning back?
Who?
Hangman Adam Page.
For what?
Helping Kenny Omega win the title, or maybe costing him the title. It could go either way. Yeah, but I can see him helping him because he wants to get revenge on MJF because MJF beat him at Revolution, and he can't challenge for the world title ever again. So I can see Hangman helping Kenny Omega win because. But a lot of people forgot about this, but over 6 years ago, Hangman, Adam Page, and Kenny Omega were tag team champions.
Right, I remember. I think that was the first.
They went on Jericho Cruise. On the Jericho Cruise, against SCU.
I've always wanted to be on the Jericho Cruise.
Let's go.
That was a good one. You know what, I'm gonna give you a yeet.
I'm down for a cruise.
Not no guns out.
Actually, this happened. It was like in 2020, but it was before COVID happened. So this was like back in like January, February of 2020, so early 2020. It was when Omega and Hangman won the titles, but I can see Hangman Adam Page returning next week.
So here's the big question: can Kenny Omega beat MJF next week and make it to Wembley? If not, go ahead.
I can see that because like last night, Hangman or Omega and MJF were backstage, and then Ospreay and Omega and Ospreay were having a moment where like Ospreay put on the patch that the Death Riders patch that Moxley gave him, and then Omega's all like, "Hey, I just want to congratulate you," and then Ospreay's all like, "Oh, you giving up?" And Omega's like, "Giving up?" And I was like, I could see a match between these two. I think Omega's the one back the title, and they're gonna have a match for the title
at Wembley.
Yeah, Wembley. Yeah, because like 2 years ago we got MJF and Ospreay. 2 years ago, it's like we want something new at all. Then we want Ospreay and Omega again because last time they fought was at Forbidden Door 3 years ago, and so we were waiting 3 years for another match. But this time it's Ospreay with the Death Riders.
Yeah. You don't think Omega's friendship with Will Ospreay would change anything?
I could see
good guys, or would it be like Will Ospreay becoming that it factor that Moxley's been talking about?
Part of the it factor that Moxley's been talking about.
Yeah. Dame, who you got, man? Next week, Kenny Omega versus MJF.
But you know, my man Crunch Rap, he said it best. Kenny Omega's gonna win because Hangman Adam Page is gonna come back and help him.
Okay. Ray-Bon, what you got, buddy?
I like the lesser of evil. I'm just gonna stay with MJF, man. I'm not a big fan of Kenny Omega. I ain't gonna lie though, I do got a couple figures, but but I do got MJF figures too, so don't get that twisted. So MJF, man. If anybody should be champion right now and remain champion, MJF, and just until Mark Briscoe takes it from him. Because if there's anybody I want to see take it, I want to see Mark Briscoe take it from MJF. I don't want to see him take it from anybody else but MJF.
Yeah.
Man, they're gonna do to Mark Briscoe what they did to Sami Zayn and put him in a
I
triple
hope not,
threat match.
man. I hope they don't. I hope they don't sway him away from the title picture, just because Kenny Omega's in the picture. I hope they bring him back in the picture. I mean, throw a 3-way match, just like you were saying. I mean, do what they did to Sami Zayn. Throw a 3-way match at it. Let Mark Briscoe get that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Joe says Swerve and Ospreay were in a bloody match. Swerve is lucky he didn't pass out. That was.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. Ospreay's been a lot too, but I mean, there was a lot of blood in pretty much a lot of the matches, like Moxley and Bandito. Like Moxley ruined Bandito's mask. Bandito's been all white and had blood over his face.
Moxley's had blood in every match, bro.
Well, no, Bandito. I'm talking about Bandito.
Oh, okay, Bandito.
Yeah, I know Moxley bleeds. I know Moxley bleeds in every match, but Bandito was just pouring a lot of blood. But yeah, the Swerve was, man, he was bleeding all over the place.
Dang.
Ospreay, he was bleeding, but then it kind of like dried up a bit, and then like later on, Ospreay is hitting Swerve on the announce table, and Swerve just continues bleeding more and more and more.
That's why he swears when he drives.
Hey, Crunch Rap, you know why? You know why Will stopped bleeding? Because he off sprayed it.
I knew that was gonna be a joke. Oh goodness! In my opinion, man, I think MJF takes it next week. I think he's been doing a really great job of being this horrible devil character that is making people put things on the line to challenge him for the title, which has been pretty entertaining. I also think MJF taking Kenny Omega's not being able to get any title match, that's so hard to like go against. As I'm saying that, it sounds crazy for me to go for MJF. But MJF, yeah, I know, right?
I really don't want to go for him, but I am.
I just think like it would add more to MJF versus Ospreay. You know, it's like, hey, I just pretty much ended your boy's career, even though it's not completely done. He just can't challenge for the title. And then they go to Wembley. And if Ospreay, like, I feel like that would be a good point for him to have that real it factor that what Moxley's been talking about. You know, speaking of, Homeboy had to ask, like, what was the it factor about him? That's a little concerning. If you don't know your it factor,
he did. Yeah, that was funny though. He did say, "Oh, you got the it factor." He's all, well, what is the it factor?
If you're still hunting down your it factor, bro, that's a little concerning. You're still a little green there. But
that's why. Okay, can I ask you a question? I just want to ask an honest question. Why do they keep Ospreay looking like he's like a rookie, but he's been here for years? You know what I'm saying? Right. He's been doing this for a long time. Moxley makes him look like he's a rookie, like he's never done this before, like he's teaching him the ropes. I'm like, I don't get it. I
think he's trying to bring a new, different Ospreay out of him.
He's getting a whole nother level Ospreay.
Yeah, but Ospreay is Ospreay. I think it makes Ospreay look weak. That's all I'm saying. If you want to be a solid dude, you ain't gonna take nobody else's opinion or advices. You're gonna do you. You know what got you to the dance. Something got Ospreay to AEW. Something got Ospreay. He's a hardworking person. You know what I'm saying? He did it all on his own. He never needed Moxley. Why is he relying on Moxley for anything? I don't think he should.
Would he be stuck in that mid-card, flying level if he didn't have this Death Riders behind him? I'm gonna jump to the comments real quick before you say anything. Sorry. Let you think about it a little bit more. Let it cook. Joe says Omega is an EVP. He can change the stipulations if he wants to.
There you go.
All right, Ray. What did you want to say?
No, that's it, man. I think Ospreay's selling himself a little short, man, by rolling with the Death Riders and all them. I think he should
Marina's there.
Well, I do like Marina Shafir. So sorry. I mean, I hope I said her name right. I do like Marina. I do like her though.
She's your person.
Okay, so that's the only one I like out of the Death Riders. Forgive me, but anyways, she's the only one that's I think is decent, and I don't know, man. She's got some history. She's got some, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, yeah, I really don't know why why Ospreay even deals with these guys. These guys are a joke. I think Ospreay's he'd be a solid person on his own. I don't think he needs these guys.
Did we even mention he won the tournament too?
And he won the tournament by himself, right? By himself.
I mean, he's kind of trained by the Death Riders.
Yeah,
whatever. But anyways, he got whatever.
Anywho, back to the Owen Hart tournament. The one, I think I was the only one that went this route last week, saying Mercedes was gonna win the Owen Hart tournament 2 times in a row.
It all comes back. Almost had it. I was like, oh.
It all comes back to that one promo when she said when she comes back, she's coming for everything. She's gonna be stronger, better, faster. The EST. I'm about to steal that line.
The Owen Hart title doesn't beat 8 titles. I'm just saying.
That's
not everything.
That's not everything. She's the only person to be 2-time and back-to-back.
Back-to-back, yeah.
Yeah, but it's only been out for how long? How long has Owen Hart?
In the whole company, though.
4 years.
It's only been out 4 years, so I mean, come on.
But Ray-Bomb,
she had to go through a bunch of people. I mean, she went.
But Ray-Bomb
had a little help side there
for men and women. The whole company, the first to do 2 back-to-back.
Yeah, but it's only 4 years in the tournament, so whatever.
And Ray-Bomb, what's this?
I don't like Mercedes, man. I'm sorry.
What's this?
I'm not a big fan.
That's okay. You gotta wait till she retires. We all know.
She said she ain't coming back. She did say she's not coming back to WWE until she becomes a Hall of Famer. And I'm like, come on now. You ain't even
said that?
Yeah, she said that, man. She said that somebody asked her when you coming back to WWE. She said when they induct her in the Hall of Fame. Wow. Like she ain't even come on. They
now. Did her back. I want to know what they did.
Becky Lynch has been in WWE and stayed in the WWE and done a lot for WWE. And I'm not trying to sound like a WWE guy. But I mean, what has Mercedes done for WWE lately?
What? Dude, first ever Hell in a Cell match.
I said lately.
Oh, lately. Oh,
yeah. She wants to be in the Hall of Fame, but she's trying to say she ain't coming back till she gets in the Hall of Fame. Come on now,
but bro. Her Sasha
Banks. The hometown of Boston.
Yeah, her Sasha Banks character is legendary. She's one of the 4 horsemen.
I get that, and there was a point. There was a point where I liked Sasha Banks, and I thought she was pretty. She was okay. She was mediocre at best, but she was never. She was never on the level of Becky Lynch.
I'm about to hit Ray with this off spray, Ray.
She was never on the level as Becky Lynch or Charlotte Flair.
Hey, hold on.
4 horsewomen.
My hand goes up, your mouth goes shut.
No.
Becky Lynch was the worst, and I'm a huge Becky Lynch fan. She was the worst of the 4 horsewomen when they first started off.
Better than her.
So, and then you got to remember her and Bayley had all the gold. There's so many things that Sasha Banks has done, and I mean that's like saying what has Demolition done lately? You know what I mean for WWE.
That's you can say bro. They're Hall of Famers, bro.
But that's the same thing with Mercedes. She can come back and be a Hall of Famer. She doesn't have to go back to WWE to prove herself. Cody Rhodes took off. Dolph Ziggler wasn't getting the stuff that he wanted. He took off as now 2-time TNA champion. Not everything is the be all of WWE, man.
But the more
you're turning me into an AEW fan.
But she's got a cocky attitude though, man. Like, oh, I ain't coming back.
I don't know, bro.
It's like you come back if the money's right. She will come back if the money's right. Regardless of the Hall of Fame thing, she's gonna come back if the money's right.
It's not about the money. There is something.
It is. I think it is. That's all. It's about the money, and it's about if they put her in the right position. That's the whole reason why she walked out in the first place, because she felt like she was above being a tag champion. You know what I'm saying?
No, it wasn't above.
She didn't see the whole picture.
They were gonna let her lose the title. Is what some stuff came out of.
People win, people lose, and breaking the fourth wall. But
let's talk about some stuff that WWE has done, because we don't know exactly what has happened. But wasn't there a person that they grabbed all the person's belongings and put it in a trash bag and
Trish Stratus or no
Mickey James?
Mickey James. Yeah.
Okay, so if that has happened in the past, what do you think could happen? So you can't just be on one side, though. You got to know the whole story, and that's why I'm not saying anything until we know the whole story. But as far as that, I don't think it's about money because otherwise they would offer a lot more money by now.
I don't think she deserves it.
Nick Nemeth is 2-time TNA champion. Thank you, Joe. So let's see what happens with Nick Nemeth.
And World Tag Team Champion, Joe.
Yep.
Ryan Nemeth. That's Ryan Nemeth's big brother, isn't it?
His big brother.
Great people. Anywho, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. I was hoping within that documentary through Netflix we would have heard a little bit more, but even Naomi didn't say everything. She didn't want to reveal everything, and that's cool because even though she might feel like she's okay with saying everything, maybe she wanted Mercedes to have that
her
moment.
own.
Maybe when they come together and bring it to light at some point.
Well, I'm glad Naomi came back. At least she's seen the light.
Hey, but that was tight though. How she went and became world champion in another company and then came back.
Oh, Naomi, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, she should have never dragged Naomi out of the WWE. But either way,
we don't know that.
Naomi left. No, they did say that she dragged her out. But anyways, Naomi left and came back. But she did. She made it right, and she even got a title at TNA and came back and she excelled. And I actually like Naomi. I think she's good. I think she's awesome. Way better than Sasha Banks, # or / Mercedes.
She became world champion as Trinity though, not Naomi.
True that.
13 bouts Monet.
All right, going back to AEW before we end the show because it's already 9:08. We've gone past the time limit. AEW is making dream matches every freaking week, man. When that Darby Allin Championship run he had, it was like week after week, just dream matches. This dream match this week, Kevin Knight versus Lio Rush.
It's fine.
He knows.
He gotta know. I gotta tell him. He gotta know. He knows.
I thought that was a great match. It didn't end off the way I wanted it to be, but we did get Darby Allin coming out and saying that he's going to be after Kevin Knight until he gets his title shot. And he pretty much almost got his title shot, except Christian's buddy DC said, no, we don't hand out things like this to criminals.
Exactly, yeah. I was all like, I was all like, what? And then Darby's like, oh, we got something coming for you. Because like how like the backpack blew up right Kevin Knight's face. And so I was like, something's happening to Kevin Knight.
Did you like that Lio Rush title?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that was in the backpack. Yeah, because I was looking, I was like, oh, Lio Rush customized his ROH TV title. It reminded me of like Jack Perry's TNT title, how it was like black, but except for no red, but it gave me that little like vibe with the black on the title. I was like, oh, he customized his title. Yeah, I thought that was funny. We had a title in the backpack because it's like the collaboration with Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly, how they had their trios titles in the backpack. I was like, oh, I see what Lio Rush did.
I'm really loving this, and I know I've said this the last couple of weeks. I've been a Lio Rush fan for a long time, and for a while he's been hated on for retiring early and his mental health and bringing his lady to backstage, all this stuff. And now he's finally getting that love from the crowd, not just from me and like 5 other people. So I'm loving hearing the crowd just saying Lio.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
Yep. I'm loving his little crawl too. I know Ray loves that crawl. That little,
you guys gallop he does before he jumps out the ring. His gallop.
Yeah. Like I said, the last time I liked him was when he was with Bobby Lashley. That was the last time.
They reunited at Double or Nothing. A Double or Nothing.
But not as the same Lio Rush. He was the one he is now.
Damien called it, and then he went to the bathroom at that perfect moment. Everybody was looking for you, buddy. Everybody. Joe says, did you guys see Lio Rush lusting over MJF's ring? Golem.
Oh, yeah, when MJF was all like this, and then Lio Rush was all like that, and then 2021 was like, he's going to be like Golem.
Oh, man, he played a Golem because he looked like him, too, yeah.
Yeah, actually, at Revolution, which is, I just got on DVD, which I was just at a few months ago, which is crazy, but I finally got on DVD, but at this show, this is the first time Lio Rush had that current gimmick where I was all like, wait, what? Because if you go on 0 Hour, he was on the Battle Royal for the National Championship. Ricochet put that title line before Jack Perry won it, and Jack Perry was in there, which he won, and then Leo Rush in there and everyone else. But Leo Rush had that new look. Or like, wait, what? Leo Rush looks different. He's bald now. And then Leo Rush are doing that little run.
I will say Leo Rush's haircut is cool. It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, I saw him all the interviews. He's all on that one TMZ interview.
I did see some of that. Yeah.
He's all like, Tony.
Oh my god, that guy's a weirdo.
So I just want to ask you this. This is gonna be the question I ask every single week. Who is he talking about when he says he knows? Who?
Tony Khan.
How you know?
How you know?
You remember on that
Because I know.
Andrade, the selfie with Leo Rush, like a selfie with Orange Cassidy, and Andrade and Leo Rush went back. How you know? He knows.
I love that.
When they jumped my boy, I was like, man, he's like, I got one question for you. How you know? And then he got jumped. I'm like, no.
So we also had the championship at the end.
TBS title.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so mad when my girl Mike was the first one eliminated. I was like, the first one eliminated? What? Like, for Stephanie, I was like, oh. And then for Stephanie, she'd have won the title.
I was hoping Stephanie was going to win. For Stephanie.
Oh, for Stephanie?
Yeah, I was really hoping that she was going to take it. What about you, Dane? I know you want to say something.
I just want to say, Persephone, she gonna make me start watching AAA.
Oh, he's
CMLL? Yeah.
Oh yes, CMLL. My bad.
No, you good, buddy. Ray?
Triple A is good too, though.
True, it is.
Triple H has been on fire lately, and I've been watching a lot of Triple A.
Yep. We'll see what happens when Damian Priest shows up, if that rumor's true.
I hope
think it has to be on Saturday.
Yeah.
Is it this Saturday he's coming?
Yeah, 4th of July.
Supposedly. That'd be awesome, man. I mean, shoot. I don't know. I'm liking Triple A right now. I'm watching
good.
a lot of it.
Yeah, you watched after Collision.
Yeah.
So
Sorry about them dogs.
Sheeta won the title, right? It was good. You know, at least Persephone cost the match with using the title against what's her name?
Lander.
Yeah. Yeah. So
former TBS champion.
The stats.
We'll see. Maybe we're gonna have one of those matches down the road, Christian. It seems like our ladies always fight.
Yeah, last week when my girl beat your girl.
Wow.
Probably can't remember one last week, which is surprising a week later, which was last night. I was like, she's gonna win. I was so mad when she got eliminated. I was like, first one eliminated. Are you kidding me? I was all like, first Stephanie should be the first one eliminated. Or Queen Amanada.
Joe says AAA, a great towing service.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess there's one other thing that happened big on AEW Dynamite before we close up the show. I know Collision also happened. Your boy showed up, right? Guns out.
Oh, Jay White.
Yeah.
Yeah, he returned at Forbidden Door.
Oh, okay.
He was just doing his speech, the lights went out during Christian Cage versus the Dogs.
Yeah. It's cool. I'm excited to see where that goes. I am, as everyone knows, new to AEW, constantly watching it because I've seen episodes in the past. It's not like episode per episode. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this guy has and can do and who let the dogs out.
I think you were at weren't you at one of the shows when Jay White was there? Like,
I think so.
Yeah,
that was a while
3
back.
years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen some stuff, but I haven't. You know, it's different than watching it.
No, I know.
Consistently
watching.
That was another Jay White speed with MJF
week to week.
Did you know that he was part of the Bullet Club?
Yes, I did know that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but anything you can ask me about matches and be like, I don't know much about it. So I'm being truthful, man. You know?
That's like he brought MGF about Full Gear that year because that was the whole story when they were in Stockton.
Yeah,
that was a month before Full Gear in LA, and Jay White challenged MGF for the world title, and then Jay White lost, and MGF beat him with one leg. A lot of people were mad about that booking.
I will say this last episode of Dynamite, I really like the transitions that they had. Where one match ended, something like happened right afterwards, and I know they do stuff like right before commercial break so that you would want to return because I know some people will change the channel and be like, "Oh, I found the movie. I'm gonna watch this." So I've been enjoying what they do to try to hook people and keep you watching. It's a little different than what WWE does, so that's cool. I like it.
I like it.
Anything else you want to bring up about AEW? You can bring up Collision as well, Christian. I know you got.
Yeah, Collision just happened today, so I just saw Collision a little while ago. But yeah, like Jay White and the Bang Bang Gang teamed up with Cope against Shane Taylor Promotions.
That one looked pretty good, actually. Was it a good match?
Yeah, it was a good match. And then Thunder Rosa, Mina Sharkawa had a match. I mean, it was against local Hanson talent, but it was still a fun match.
Was a Athena match tonight too?
Yeah, Athena, she had a match.
How'd that work out? Good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, she won, and also Maya Road won. Maya Road defeated Julia Hart. So Athena draws number 1 in the Casino Gauntlet match next week, and then number 2 is Maya Road. So they have history because they just went one-on-one a couple weeks ago on Collision.
I'm glad she's getting something because she's not a Owen Hart tournament winner. I know you really wanted that to happen, so I'm glad she's getting something.
I wanted something for it too.
As big, you know. Yeah, Dame. Pretty much the whole group was going for her, and I was like, it sounds beautiful, man. It does. I just think Mercedes is coming after.
Right. I felt bad. I felt bad because I already knew Mercedes is going to win because she's CEO, but I just want something from Maya World.
Yeah.
So the winner of next is Gala will face Tekla at the next pay-per-view, which will be Redemption in next or later on this month. So. Man. We'll see what happens, but yeah, it's going to be an hour early at 4 instead of 5. Okay. So the show will start at 4 o'clock.
Good to know. A lot of good things happening with wrestling. Ray Bomb, you got any last words, 2 cents before we split?
No, but a big congratulations to going back to NXT. Just a big congratulations to Kendall Gray on getting that NXT Women's Championship.
And I knew she was.
That was one hell of a match. That's all I got to say. Lola Vice retained her AAA title in AAA.
That's cool.
That's a team effort, bro.
Yes. No. But no, that was a good match.
Even fair though. I know. I like to be on the opposite side. I'm sorry. Lola Vice had to fight twice, right?
Yeah, I think it was unfair. You're right. She fought Saturday and then she fought Sunday. So yeah,
Darby Allin.
Actually, I agree with you on that.
Yeah. Darby Allin was week to week. At least Darby Allin had a week to recover. It was
Stephanie McCure defended both of her titles in the same night.
She did though.
Oh yeah,
That's
she did.
True. That is true.
And won both matches.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho
also
won.
That's a lot. I mean, considering the matches that she had on both nights, they were both pretty hard hitting matches, and I mean, it was bound to happen. Kendall Gray's a pretty good talent, so she had a lot of time to warm up and get ready for that match on Sunday after Lola Vice, had one hell of a match on AAA. But you know what? At least Lola Vice has one title left. Not like Mercedes Moné, you know what I'm saying?
She's the Owen Hart. She was the Owen Hart champion.
Got the title.
That's not a real championship though. She ain't defending that.
Oh my God, Ray!
She's defending that week to week. That's a year. Wait. That's not a real title. That's more of a trophy. That's more of a trophy. She won that 1 year at a time. She's not going to defend that from week to week.
She was a defending champion though.
She's the defending champion back to back,
but not from week to week.
She was bringing it to the matches.
Not from week to week.
Defending champion.
Not week to week.
You know who hasn't defended their title? Braun Strowman. Remember Braun Strowman and his title? The greatest Royal Rumble champion or something like that?
Right. It was
the greatest Royal Rumble, yeah.
But that wasn't a week.
That was 8 years.
That wasn't a week. That's not a week to week championship.
That's what I'm saying. Either. But he's still champion.
People don't mention it, but he held it longer than Roman Reigns.
Well, if we're going that note, did they say CM Punk is still the AEW World Champion? Is CM Punk still the World Champion? He never lost his title either.
Was it?
I mean, Seth Rollins?
No, CM Punk. Didn't he leave as a champion?
CM Punk. When he was AEW champion. So so
he's the longest reigning champion.
I'm the real world champion.
Right?
So. True, but I mean they still gave it someone else. So it's a little different because Braun Strowman, no one has ever gotten that title after that. He's still champion.
Well, then he's still champion.
I forgot about that.
But
congratulations, Braun Strowman.
Because that was one point in time that I was like, I'm going to start watching AEW. CM Punk spray painted the title. This is interesting. It's not NWO, but it's still interesting.
I think I watched the whole match. I watched the whole run of CM Punk in AEW. That's the only thing that brought me to AEW. I'll be honest.
So from August of 2021 till like September 2023,
I was watching it consistently for CM Punk.
So. And it's like this member feuds with MGF when they had the dog collar match.
I did. Yeah, I actually got the. I got the figure. I got.
Oh yeah, that's figures, a cool figure. The 2-pack with the blood.
Yeah, that's one thing I do got to say about the AEW figures. That they don't have the. I guess they don't have a contract with. What is it? Jazzworth no more.
Yeah, but, no more. Yeah.
I did love the fact that they did put the blood on the characters. I was like, man, that's pretty dope because WWE don't do that. So.
Yeah.
Those are pretty good figures though. Somebody got a figure. Anything new? What do we got?
Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa. Exactly. Those are some good figures. Match. I'm not gonna lie.
Baker. Yep, that's the match. 2021 St. Patrick's Day.
I will say though, those the fact that they actually put the blood on the figures, that's pretty good. That's one thing that I can't recall. Do you remember if WWE's ever put blood on their figures? Manny Menson?
I can't remember that.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So I will give AEW kudos to that.
They've had sweating wrestlers in the past.
Yeah, sweaty. I was thinking the thoughts like that sweat.
What the hell do I want sweat all over me for?
But technically, if you add food coloring red, you can make it, be bloody.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And drip.
Yeah.
So there's a little hack for you guys, collectors out there. Joe says CM Punk is no longer straight edge. Nick Nemeth said he is using steroids.
Yes. I mean, no.
Ryan Nemeth. That was Ryan Nemeth.
Was it Ryan Nemeth? Okay.
It was Ryan Nemeth. Yeah, because Ryan Nemeth and Punk go back to AEW.
Yeah, there was that thing that happened a couple weeks ago. I did.
Yeah, I want to see Punk out a photo.
Yeah. I think if anything, he's probably just taking testosterone, bro, and that's natural. He's still straight edge.
Yeah, because it goes back to the Collision days, back when CM Punk was taking over Collision with his own roster.
My boy
there
Ryan.
You go, those guys.
Two of the coolest guys in the world.
Yeah, just one of them is.
Two of the coolest guys.
Just
big brother. I don't have a brother to be able to say that. My big brother.
I'm a little bit older. I guess I could be your big brother.
Awesome. Thank you. Anywho, I think that wraps up the show. Damien, you're the last person. Is there anything you wanted to say wrestling related this week? Non-wrestling related?
Non-wrestling related?
Or wrestling related?
Wrestling related?
Or non-wrestling related?
Nothing comes to mind, brothers.
I don't know. Let's get ready for SummerSlam, man. Hopefully, I don't know what you guys are doing for SummerSlam, but maybe we can, I don't know, maybe we can all meet up somewhere.
We're trying to figure that out where we're gonna hang out and do things, whether it's a bar or go to someone's house, or bar and someone's house, or theaters. AMC, I think, is showing SummerSlam.
Oh, that sounds pretty good. But let's figure this out. We'll figure it out at a later date. But I definitely would want to watch at least one of those shows with you guys. Preferably Saturday. When I work on Sundays, I get paid more. So.
Ditching us for money. No, I'm just playing.
I gotta have wrestling money, buddy.
That wraps up another show. I appreciate everybody for joining us, getting that injection of wrestling venom into your body, into your mind. Yes. Until next time, please tune in, follow, subscribe, tell your homies, tell your mama, tell your daddies. Deuces.